Hi friends, so it's 1 in the morning and I'm doing laundry and I have an essay to write that's due tomorrow and I got a lot of stuff to do and yeah, I figured I might as well do some sort of vlogging. I have good battery life and so, I mean I had good battery life on my phone. I don't know why I needed to explain that, but you know, whatever. So I figured I might as well talk about a pressing issue, and that is Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life. And if you haven't seen A Gilmore Girls: A Year in the Life and you are planning on watching it, I suggest do not watch this video. There probably will be spoilers, and you know, if you haven't and you still want to watch, don't get mad at me for deciding to spoil yourself because I gave you fair warning, friends. So yeah, and I'm just gonna be putting my clothes into the dryer and we're just gonna talk. So I'm going back and forth from like everything I'm doing and just throwing things in here. So you might see me in and out. Okay, the filter is good. So let's talk about the ending, because of course I remember the ending the best of all. Ooh, things are just flying everywhere. I am, dang it, that ending. You can't just like end things like that. How dare you do that to me, Amy and Daniel Sherman Palladino? That's terrible. Terrible to do that. I'm not actually mad, but I am. You know your audience well. It's just, it's so great. You ending a show like that, especially if they're not going to do another series of this, it's great. Other things that were absolutely A+ in this season, Emily's whole storyline was the best. Like, I was there for her the entire time. Like, my heart like just broke about all of the stuff that was going on when she lost Richard, and why it hurt her so much that Lorelai said the story that she did when it's sharing a happy memory. And it's so, her character was so redeemed at the end, and I feel like she actually found independence, you know, in herself, and found her own sort of like self-worth and became like a better person, really. You know, the DAR was just like holding her back, and then when she realized all the horrible things that they were like doing to other people and what it made her, and she didn't like that, and she just changed her entire outlook on life. And I'm so happy for Emily Gilmore. Ugh. I'm also very happy for Kirk's ending too. I know that he was very, you know, worried about, oh, that like just hung there. That was weird. Laundry. At the end, I know he was so worried about ruining Lorelai and Luke's wedding, and then at the end, Lorelai texts him like, you know, everything looks great and beautiful, and he's just sitting there happy, and that made my heart feel so warm. I was like, this is wonderful. I think everyone got a really great ending, and I am so happy with the entire, you know, show ending. If it does end, I'm happy with how it ended. I actually didn't watch season 7 or season 6, whichever is the last season of the first series, all the way through, because I know it was written by someone else and I could just tell it was so different and like almost too different for me to continue on, which I probably should at some point, but I couldn't help myself. I have to have, you know, Amy and Daniel Sherman Palladino writing the show because they just know these characters so well. Oh, I watched this too. I didn't mean to watch this. Oops. Like, I would love to have a second series of this, or second season. Like, I gotta know what happens. I gotta know what happens to Rory and the the thing that happens at the end, which I actually don't think I'll spoil that. I want that to be a surprise if anyone is really like... This is like the first time I've had a robe in years, so I'm like just remembering that it has little things. I want to know what happens there, and what happens with Logan, and what happens there. I think that could definitely be something of its own series, really, but you know, I'm still happy with how everything ended. I really am. I think everyone got such a great ending, and I'm very happy with it. Also, I think I might be the only one who like legitimately enjoyed the Stars Hollow musical. I thought it was so entertaining. And it reminds me of a lot of the Stars Hollow stuff that they've done in the past before. Like, I'm thinking specifically of the like art show where it's like they are like the still portraits. They do the makeup and the costumes. You probably know what I'm talking about if you've seen the show. Stars Hollow has always done stuff like that, so I felt like the musical was there for a reason, and I got a kick out of it personally. As someone who is a big theater person, I loved it, and I love seeing Christian Borle in anything, really. But yeah. I do agree it was a little bit much, but I still absolutely loved it. I thought it was so funny. It was really enjoyable. I absolutely loved the whole thing. And you know, if the whole show ends like that, I'd be okay with it. I'd be very okay with the whole series of Gilmore Girls just ending the way it has. I think it's great, and yeah. So if you want to hear me talk more about Gilmore Girls or anything else, you can subscribe to this channel. I hope you can hear me. I know I have to talk a little bit quieter, but whatever. Yeah, have a great rest of your week. I will see you in whatever video I put up next. Bye!